We have a special guest with us. Parker's gonna sit in my lap for this video. Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to this video, which I'm calling the ultimate gift guide. I did ask you guys on my Instagram if you are overseeing gift guides or if you still need some ideas and you want to see one, and majority of you asked for one, so here it is. I've made some gift guides in years past and this one is definitely my best. So I've split this gift guide up into 6 different categories. We have the for her, I'm calling it the ITGIRL, the It Girl. And then we have for him, the homebody, the hoster, the newlyweds, the parents, and then I have a bonus category of stocking stuffers that has 10 suggested stocking stuffers that could be for anybody. All of the things that I mention, I either own myself or have gifted. So things that I can genuinely give you my honest thoughts and opinions on. So each category is split into 2 sections, the affordable section and then the bougie, more splurge type items. And I have 3 in each. So each category has 6 items. So let's just get into it. Category number 1, the It Girl, for her. My affordable suggestions, this is probably so obvious, a Stanley. If the girl in your life that you're shopping for does not have a Stanley, she needs one. And if she does have one, get her another one. They come in all these adorable different colors and it's a gift that you can just know that they will not be disappointed by. Okay, second up, the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask or the Laneige Lip Glowy Balm. Again, if the girl in your life does not have this, she needs it. She will use it every single day. She will be so grateful for it and it's pretty affordable. They always have sets during this time of year. And if the girl you're shopping for already has this, you could get her maybe a different scent. If she loves one specific scent, just get her a refill. She'll be grateful. They're a little bit pricey for like a lip balm or a chapstick, so I would be very grateful to receive one as a gift, and I already have the product. My next suggestion is obviously skincare and makeup. You cannot go wrong. A girl can never have too much of this. It's just a very safe gift. Like you could get her something new to try, that's very exciting, or you could get her a product that you know she loves and uses. But if the woman in your life that you're shopping for wants to try something new, suggestions for skincare, I've been using Versed skincare. I'll link some of my favorite products below and I have a discount code, would highly recommend. And then Merit for makeup, they are just like the easiest makeup to work with. It's good for anybody of all ages. Their products are so beautiful and they're pretty affordable, and they also do like little sets, which I feel like makes for great gifts. But you can never go wrong with getting her more of what you know she already uses and loves. And then before we transition into the more bougie splurge suggestions for the girl in your life, I have like a little middle section just with one thing. You could either get her the Revlon blow dryer brush, that's like the more affordable option, or if you want to really splurge and get something really nice, you could get her the Dyson. I have the Revlon, it works okay. I would love a Dyson. All right, and then to actually jump into the bougie section, an Aritzia Super Puff. It is the best, warmest jacket I've ever owned. I recommend them to anybody, and honestly, there are jackets that are like more expensive. This one retails at like $2 something, but I promise you it's worth it. I have a tan one that's like a little cropped, and then I have a longer one that's black. They make for an incredible gift. And also to tie in with that, an Aritzia sweat set. They also have so many different colors, but that is another safe gift, just a sweat set. It makes it more special when you get like a fancier one that maybe they wouldn't buy for themselves. And what girl doesn't love a matching lounge sweat set? And then this one might be a little obvious, Uggs. I got the Tasman slippers or Taz slippers this year, and I got the platform ones. I love those. And last year I had the flat ones and those were great. And then the short Ugg boots, I want those. But any kind of Ugg slipper that they could wear in the house, they could wear out, would make for a great gift. And then last thing in the bougie category for the gals is a perfume. So if the girl in your life loves a certain scent, you know exactly what to buy. Or if they like trying different fragrances, you could get them a new perfume. I am somebody that has been trying perfume samples for years and never found one that I loved and felt like was my scent. I love the smell of every perfume on everybody else, but any perfumes on me just smell too like perfumey, but I found this one. It's by the brand Lake and Sky, and the name of the perfume is 1111, I think. It smells like clean and fresh, but also smells like mature almost. If you're looking for a new perfume, I would suggest that one. All right, moving on from the gals to the guys. This is the for him category. In the same realm of perfume, I have an affordable cologne brand for men. They might have perfumes too, but I just know of this because of Dan. It's called Alt, A-L-T, and they create like dupes almost. It says like on the website, inspired by, and then it will tell you the fragrance. For instance, Dan really likes the Baccarat Rouge scent. They have it on the Alt website, and it smells just like it. Like my friend's husband wears it, and she smelled it on Dan at the wedding and was like, oh, are you wearing Baccarat? And he was like, yes, but no. And they're pretty affordable. He got 4 different fragrances for $100 bucks. So I think they also make like sets that you can buy. So that is a good affordable option. And then a beanie. This is just like so easy. Guys can't have too many of them. They'll wear them all winter. I feel like it's something that is easy to kind of replace every year. It's an easy, quick gift. And then Abercrombie clothes. This is a very broad suggestion, but Abercrombie clothes are such good quality. You can do this for women too, but especially for men. I feel like men's clothing is hard to shop for, but Abercrombie has such good like staple pieces. The essential popover hoodie, that is really good. That's such like a good classic hoodie. They have like packs of t-shirts that you can get in like all different colors. You could get a set of 3, a set of 5. They have great jeans, great jackets, and they're always on sale. So I'll link some of my favorites and things that I've gotten for Dan in the past below. Your man will not be disappointed in Abercrombie clothing, trust me. And then I also did a little like middle of the road for the guys too, because you could get a more affordable option, but you could get a pricier option depending on what kind of gift you're looking for. But an electric razor. Braun has really good ones. Like I said, I know you can get them like really affordable, or you can do like the pretty expensive ones. That is something that like guys need but don't always like replace when it gets old or buy for themselves. So, and now for the splurge items for our guys. Obviously socks and underwear are great gifts, but if you want to be a little bit fancier and feel better about gifting underwear, Lululemon underwear. I remember going into the Lululemon store with all my girlfriends and we all bought them for our guys because they're just great quality underwear. Apparently they're really comfortable. It's a nice way to gift them something they need, but to make it just like a little bit nicer. And then same thing for the guys, Uggs. I got Dan Ugg slippers last year to wear around the house and they're so good. Ugg is just like a trustworthy brand and you know that your guys will wear them, whether it's outside, inside. And then last thing is a new winter jacket. And you can go as affordable or as expensive as you want here. Girls and the guys are done. Now we're moving into the homebody section. In the affordable category, first on my list is any like kind of table books or cookbooks in general, specifically Growing Seasons. So I'm a big Kristen Johns fan. She's here on YouTube and she just put out her first book called Growing Seasons, and I don't want to call it a cookbook because it has recipes in it, but it also has like stories and like home DIY, and it looks beautiful on the counter. So I feel like this would be the perfect thing for a homebody. Next in the affordable section for the homebody is a matching PJ set. Unfortunately, the fruit dupe PJs that I shared on my TikTok have been taken down from Amazon, but any kind of matching PJs I feel like the homebody would love. The older I get, the more I like am obsessed with matching pajamas, and I just love like wearing them around the house. They look kind of cute. It's great. You cannot go wrong with a set of matching PJs. And then last thing in the affordable section for the homebody would be a candle. Bath & Body Works, their 3-wick candles are so good. They last a long time. They smell really good. They always have sales. You can go to Home Goods and get like really pretty candles, but that is again a gift that like nobody would ever be upset, especially for the homebody. They would not be upset to receive a candle. I love candles. And then our splurge section for the homebody. Number 1, an espresso machine. I am new to the espresso latte at home world and I'm obsessed. I knew I would be. But Dan got us an espresso machine. We don't have like the fancy like Breville one. You don't need that. You don't have to go that crazy. That is like a good couple $100. I forget the name of the one we have, but I'll link it below. It's just as good. You can froth your milk, you can brew 1 shot or 2 shots of espresso, and it works great. I would highly recommend. And then if they already have an espresso and you know how much they love it, like me, you could get them accessories for it. There's always so many things that go with an espresso machine, like different, I don't know all the terminology yet, but different, like, you know, things that you put the espresso grounds in, whatever that thing is. I'll put a picture. You can get them that, you can get them new mugs or like pumps for their syrups or beans so they can like ground them themselves if they don't have a grounder or grinder. Like you could get them one of those. My next splurge item for my homebody would be Our Place pots and pans. We only have the one pot. It's the perfect pot, like the big one, and we love it. We love cooking in it. They don't stick. They're so easy to clean. They're beautiful, so like they look nice out on the stove. They have so many cute colors. I think the color we have is stone in the pot, so like now people can get us pans to match it. This is another thing that comes in sets. You can get like a big full set for a couple $100, or you can get like just the minis or just the large ones, and their stuff is such good quality. It's so good. And then last thing for my splurge section for the homebody would be a stick vacuum. We have the Shark and it works great. It's just so convenient. I vacuum like multiple times a day because of how easy it is to just unplug it and just hit everywhere. It's just so convenient. Carry up and down the steps. It makes you like kind of enjoy vacuuming. So next section is a fun one. This is the hoster. So this is somebody in your life that you know loves to have people over, loves to host their friends and family. For our affordable section, first one, games. We're big hosters, hanging out with our friends, love games. So I have a ton of game suggestions that we love, our friends love. It's always a good time. So I'll link a couple of those below. Super affordable, and you can never have too many games, especially if you're somebody that loves to host. Next thing would be a charcuterie board. I'll link the one that Dan got me for Christmas last year because it's so good. It comes with like a little plate to match it. It has 2 little bowls for like dippings or like nuts, and then it has a drawer that pulls out that has like little labels so you can label what the cheeses and meats are, and it has little cheese spreaders and little mini knives. We use it all the time. We bring it places, we use it at home, we use it just us. Oh, this is funny, I have it right in front of me. Next thing in the affordable category for my hosters is these beautiful Crate and Barrel glasses. We got these as a shower gift. We have the tall ones and the little ones. They're just so pretty. Just a little bit of a fancier way if you're having people for dinner or just having guests over. They just look really nice, and they come in a bunch of different colors, and they're pretty affordable. So now we're getting into our fancy splurge, little expensive kind of category for our hosters. A Pura. If you don't know what a Pura is, it's an air freshener that you can put 2 fragrances in and you hook it up to your phone through Bluetooth. It's genius. And you can like turn up the strength of it, or you could turn it down. You can make it really subtle. It tells you like when your fragrances are low. You get like a notification on your phone that says your fragrances are low, time to replace. And it's something that if somebody has it, you can continue to buy them fragrances all the time. There's so many. If you know somebody that has a Pura and likes it, maybe consider getting them another one for another room in their house. Next item in our splurge category for the hoster is an ice maker. So we have an old fridge. People that have newer fridges that have ice makers, I feel like they don't work or they run out really easily. This was another registry gift for us, and we use it every day. We have it like sitting on our bar cart, and it's just so convenient for when we have people over. We're not like refilling ice trays. So it's great, would recommend. And then last thing in our splurge category for the hoster is a speaker. So we have our JBL speaker. Got that for Dan years ago, and it's just the little guy, like this one. I think it's like a 5 or something, and that works great. But last year we got Dan's parents a sound bar, and friends of mine have them, and they're just great for parties. It feels like surround sound almost, whether they're having people for games or if you like to have people over for movie nights. That is something that would be really good for people that like to host. Moving into the newlyweds category. So both of the categories we talked about before, the homebody and the hoster, any of those gifts would work for the newlyweds that you're shopping for, but I did make a separate category specifically for newlyweds. Affordable items. This might be obvious, but your first Christmas engaged, or well, yeah, your first Christmas married, or if they just got engaged, your first Christmas engaged, your like first Christmas in your new home, if they just bought a home. It's thoughtful, it's easy, it's something they'll have for years. There's also something I want to mention here too, since a lot of those custom ornaments you would get on Etsy, there is a gift, I think I talked about this last year, I probably talked about it more than once, that I get for all of my friends when they buy their first home, and I'll link it below, the shop that does it, but it's these beautiful like watercolors of their home in this like beautiful wooden frame that says like our first home with their name and their address. You'll take that to other homes with you. I just think it's so beautiful, and every friend that I bought this for has loved it so much, so I would really recommend that. I think it's like $50. That's just for like the new homeowner, but this is the newlyweds category. So next thing, this was also a registry gift for us. It is our Crate and Barrel towels. They are these really cute customized towels that have our last names on them. It's something that comes in a set. I think you can get like 2 or 4. You can pick whatever color, whatever design you want. You could write whatever you want on it. Hand towels is a gift that I would love and something that you can never have too much of, but to have them customized, it's just like a little bit more thoughtful and special. Last thing in the affordable category for the newlyweds, I have the Adventure Challenge. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw my post with them, but if you didn't see it and you don't know what the Adventure Challenge is, so there's 50 adventures. They're like date night ideas, and all of the adventures, you have to scratch them off to reveal what it is. They have little icons that are kind of like a gauge to tell you like you're gonna have to leave the house, or this is gonna require no money, this is gonna require a little bit of money, this is gonna require you to eat. So you can kind of get an idea of what you're looking for and then scratch off that box, and then when you scratch it off, you have to do it. And it has a little section for you to take a Polaroid and post it, and another little section for you to write a blurb about it. I just think it's a cute way for newly married couples or couples that have been together for a while to really continue to date each other, because they say how important that is. And it's so easy to just go to dinner or watch a movie, but this is like unique, different date ideas to keep it like fun and interesting. So definitely check out their site. It's a good way to get like 2 people done at once, like a couple. You can get them both the same thing, you know what I'm saying. Splurge section, a little bit more expensive for our newlyweds. Number 1, the motion book. If you follow me on TikTok, I did a giveaway with them, and this was another item that we were gifted at my shower. I have it right here. I'm actually just gonna show you. These are a little bit more pricey, but one of the best gifts we've ever gotten. I would recommend this to anybody that is videoing their wedding. So this is a video book, and you can customize the cover. When you open this up, the wedding video immediately plays. Like, how cool is that? And it just sits like right on your coffee table. Such a good gift for newlyweds. Second to last thing in the newlyweds category, more expensive item, luggage. Dan and I, and probably like a lot of newly married, new homeowners, they probably don't have their own luggage. Luggage, I feel like, is something you get as you get older, unless you grew up traveling far frequently, which neither of us did. I did put some on our registry. I put like pretty expensive ones. I put base ones on our registry. So we only got like 1 piece, but that is something that I think they would be very grateful for. And then last thing, you could probably guess it, anything left on their registries. If they had a wedding website, you should still be able to access their registry, and if there's anything left on their registry that they didn't get, you can absolutely get it for them. If you're my family and you're watching, check out our registry. It's still there. Our last category before we get into stocking stuffers is the parents. I feel like parents are like the hardest to shop for. I don't know why, but I did come up with some ideas. So if you're my parents or my in-laws, stop watching this, because the first gift that I'm gonna suggest is what I got both mine and Dan's parents this year. It sounds simple, but it's a framed photo. I got it through Mixed Tiles. And the reason I have this in the affordable category is because if you only buy one, it's like 30 bucks. And it's a 12 by 12, so it's a decent size. And the beauty of these Mixed Tiles is you don't have to like actually hang them on the wall. You just peel off the sticky on the back and you can stick them to the wall. So it's really convenient. Like, I don't have to worry about his grandma having to struggle to like hang it up. She can just stick it wherever she wants it to go. But Dan's mom has been saying since before our wedding that she really wanted a family portrait of them like blown up. So I did the photo of everybody from the wedding, and then I did the same for my parents, my family portrait from our wedding photos. It's something that they'll have forever. They'll hang in their home. It means a lot and it's affordable. Okay, next one in the affordable category for your parents. If they're able, pickleball, paddles, and balls. Now, my parents don't play pickleball, but I think they would really enjoy this. It gets them out, it gets them moving and exercising, it gets them socializing, and it's a lot of fun. And then a Ring doorbell. I always thought a Ring was super expensive, and it's not. I think it's like 50 bucks on Amazon. I feel like that's something that not all of our parents have, but all of our parents would probably appreciate. And then I did a little middle of the road for parents too, because you could really do as little or as much as you want, but I suggest a gift card for a date night, like to a restaurant or to some type of like event or like a couples massage or to a spa, like something they could do together. Or you could get them something separate. You can't go wrong with a gift card. It could be a $20 nail salon gift card, or it could be a $200 restaurant gift card. You could really do as little or as much as you want there. Now for the a little bit more expensive category for our parents. I feel like all us younger people have air fryers, but our parents don't. My parents, we just got them one last year and they love it. Especially if your parents are still very much like on the go, like they're not retired, they're still working, if they still have young kids at home. An air fryer is just so convenient. You make chicken in it, salmon, vegetables, like literally everything. I'll link the one that we have and the one that we got our parents below. And then next thing, kind of like the more expensive version of getting them like a picture framed, but an Artifact Uprising book or like any kind of photo book. Again, if you follow me on Instagram, I worked with Artifact Uprising this year and I made our wedding album through them. It's customizable. You can design the layout however you want. They're beautiful, and I think any parent would be grateful to get a photo book, whether it be like a bunch of pictures of you with them like from childhood, or if you just want to do like a photo book of this past year, or if they have a big anniversary coming up, you could do a whole photo book of them. You can design the book however you want. All right, and then the last thing for our parents, a Yeti cooler. Again, you could do as little or as much as you want. You could get them the little one, which is kind of what I was thinking, or you could really get them the big one. I just feel like that's a good gift for our parents if they're going to concerts or sporting events or the beach and they just want to like pack a little bag. If your parents are anything like mine or my in-laws, they probably use just like an old leaking cooler bag, so it makes for a really nice gift. If you made it to the end of the video, you get a little bonus category. It is the stocking stuffers. So I have a list of 10 things that I think would make for great stocking stuffers for anybody. Number 1, flaky salt. I get Dan this every year in his stocking. We have it on our counter. We use it almost every time we cook anything, especially in like if you're a baker and baking. So good. Second gift is another game, Monopoly Deal. It's just a card game. You can get it at Target, on Amazon. It's so fun. If you haven't played Monopoly Deal, you must. It's like a game that you can like throw in your bag to go to the pool or the beach in the summertime. Just like an easy card game that 2 people could play, 5 people could play. It's quick and it's like pretty competitive too. So number 3, a tongue scraper. I may have shared this in a gift guide before. You can get it on Amazon. I think it comes in a pack of 2. And if you haven't used a tongue scraper, when you use it, you're like, oh my God, like I feel like I'm not actually cleaning my tongue enough when I don't use it. It's like a gross concept if you've never seen one before, but if you've used one, you know. Next one, socks. It's just so quick and easy to throw in the stocking and you know that they'll use it. Okay, number 5. I got Dan this last year. It's a tire pump, like an air pump for your tire. It's like this big and you could fit it like right in your glove compartment and it fills your tires with air. I've never actually used it, but Dan has used it. I don't know how I found it. It was just like a last minute thing last year, but he loves it. So I would recommend that. Number 6, I don't know what these are called, but I'll link the one that I got or that Dan got last year. I think my mom got it for him, but it's one of those like trio chargers that charges your phone, your AirPods, and your Apple Watch. They're just so convenient so you don't have a million cords. Number 7, same type of thing. I specifically am asking for a portable charger this year. When we went to California, one of our friends had like a little portable charger that was just like this big and just like stuck right in her phone, and I think that's so good to have. So especially if you're somebody that's like on the go a lot or like works on your phone, that would make for a really good stocking stuffer. All right, 3 more, and I'm just gonna raffle these off. Snacks, gift cards. Last but not least, this might be obvious, but maybe you're like, oh, duh, I should have thought of that. A refill of anything they use, like any of their shower products like shampoo, conditioner, body wash, shaving cream, razor heads, toothbrush heads, loofahs, face wash, skin, like anything that they use, deodorant, like any kind of products that you see them use on the daily. That's what my mom always did for us growing up. I think those make for really good and easy, affordable stocking stuffers. All right, you guys, that is it for this gift guide. I hope that I gave you some ideas that maybe you didn't have already. If you know somebody that's really struggling, share this video with them. I feel like we covered a lot of people. But thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you are not subscribed already. Happy holidays. I hope everybody has a safe and healthy holiday, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.